Joining us now from the rail trail head in Concord is Tim Blagden. Tim, what's happening?
Hello, we're here at the 25 Fisherville Road parking area in Concord, which is the eastern end of a 2.5 mile section of rail trail that's under development. So you see behind me the first piece that we did on this project, which opened in June of 2020. And we did phase 2 this summer, got that on the ground in August of 2021. We are looking to do another piece before the snow flies that will get this project to its midpoint. Area will be identified in red. And then the fourth phase of this project is going to be done a little bit further out, and we're raising money for that section using New Hampshire Community Development Finance Authority tax credits. So a special appeal to you if you own a business in New Hampshire and pay the business profits tax or the business enterprise tax. This is a really smart way to support a nonprofit that you're aligned with, and it ends up costing much less than a standard donation. So for about $1,700 or less, you'd enable us to do $10,000 worth of trail building. Please contact us if you're a business and want to explore this. We can make it very easy for you and your accounting people to understand how this works. Since we last talked about 1.5 years ago, there's been developments in multiple towns. We have the city of Concord here is looking at buying a piece of property between Pierce Manse and Smokestack Center. If you're a Concord resident, please do contact the city and express your support for the city's following through with that purchase. In Hopkinton, we're working to create a section of trail that will go from the library down to the center of Kentucky by the covered bridge. In Warner, we are working right now to extend the trails segment at Bagley Field toward the village for another 1/2 mile. So we have permission to be on the land, and we will put out a call to action for volunteers to come help us with clearing brush this fall on that piece. And then further west in Bradford, we worked with the town and others to put in a TAP grant, a Transportation Alternatives grant. Unfortunately, the town was not awarded the grant, but the funders who were with us providing matching funds are staying with us. So they've issued a $60,000 challenge grant to us. They say their money is good. We can use that for match in projects in Bradford if we raise $60,000 to help go toward match in other towns. So it's a really exciting time for us. Additional projects, including one in Warner in the interstate median. That's one of our biggest challenges. How do we get from one side of the interstate to the other? If this is the first you've heard of the Concord-Lake Sunapee Rail Trail, this is an effort to stitch back together 34 miles of the old Concord and Claremont Railroad. It starts down in the center of Concord, comes up North State Street in Fisherville, turns west by Bog Road, goes out into Kentucky, up to Warner, into Bradford, and on to Newberry. So our tagline is ice cream every 45 minutes because we do go through a lot of town centers, and if you're ambling along on a bike, you'll come to another town center. We could have also said libraries every 45 minutes, but I bike for ice cream. So it's a big undertaking because a lot of this is private land, and so we ask trail users to be especially respectful of property that we don't have access to be on. And every time you're on the trail, if you're walking your dog, pick up after it. If you're on the trail, stay on the trail. These are all helpful actions that will enable us to get this project done. So thank you.
Thank you, Tim, for all you do to make these wonderful trails available for our family. When we come back, Catherine Nevins will tell us what's happening at the Main Street Warner.